the camera wound up. Let me see if I can... There we are. Alright. How we all doing today? Sorry, I know I'm about an hour late from where I should be. But we can blame traffic on 95 and 476 and Amazon. Not traffic on Amazon. We're just blaming Amazon. Let me message my Discord. And let's see here. I wanted to get moving on this because, I mean, it took me so long to get in, you know? Good. Okay. What were the last several things that we got that will open up new stuff on Elysia? Oh, the X-ray visor. Oh, and we got the grapple, the charged grapple. I can't remember what the game calls it. The ability to manipulate electrical energy using the grapple beam. We got that. Find the acid shield unit? What? Elysia. Oh. No, yeah, okay. Because that's the suit upgrade that'll protect us from the acid rain on, what is this? Okay. What's the Space Pirate Homeworld called? Is it just called Pirate Homeworld? Yeah, it's just called Pirate Homeworld. Okay, so the last thing it said to us before we left last time was that it detected Chozo technology on Elysia. So, I'm thinking that that's going to be the spider ball. Yeah, we're going to go to, I believe it's B. Oh, no, it's A. Yeah. One thing I have left to do. Too many notifications. So many, too many notifications. Is Mario Kart Wii, rare in some capacity? I possess it. I haven't really done much playing of it in history, but I do possess it. Look, we're like angled again. I wonder how that happened. It's 'cause I rushed in. I feel like she gets bluer every time. Okay, it's fine. I didn't really want a screw attack anyway. We are plugged in, right, laptop? Where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah, okay, good. Oh. If we can avoid mishaps midway, like, okay. If we can avoid midstream mishaps, we want to. I was, so I drove with Amazon earlier today, and I realized I was really looking forward to this. Fuss. Where does this take me? Or is this... Okay. Okay. Still shows... Oh no, it shows the Aurora now. Tum-ti-tum. Okay, no. If they're 2 each, then that's the fastest way to do it. Pop, pop, watch them drop! Right? Is that this game? We're looking for the gate. The big purple gate. This one. And do need power. Yeah. And Sam's like, ooh! Ah! Ugh! I really... Every time, the controls kind of come back to me like, wow, these are actually quite nice. Oh, alright. Can't get back on it. Interesting. Alright, well. Forward is the only way to go. Good. For a second I thought we got turned around here, and that I wound up back at the same place I entered. So, in or out? Drain energy. I wonder if this is going to give me the energy that it... No. It didn't restore as much as it cost me to drain the... or to fill the first one. Oh. What is that? Energy grid. Activation of surrounding nodes will restore grid power. I bet the grid will open this door. What did that say? Connections to energy grid. Yeah. And then you have to hit all these simultaneously. How firing explosives at yellow buttons turns on a power grid is beyond me, but that's what sci-fi's for, right? Cool. I always like to just look at everything in a room, especially in a game that hides stuff like this. Alright. Oh, lore. This one's called Defeat. Defeat. The 2 weeks following the seed's impact were disastrous. Like the Aurora unit, we too were infected with a phazon-based virus. The spreading corruption consumed many of us, putting us under space pirate control. It was not long before only a handful of us remained. During this time, there was but a moment that we received aid. Gore, the hunter dispatched by the Federation, arrived here to restore the Aurora unit. Our hope quickly vanished as he too was corrupted by phazon and lost his own will. He now leads the assault on the remaining survivors, taking more and more of the station over with each passing day. There's no hope left for us. Soon we too will be among the enemy forces. The last of us now stand before the brink of our history's end, silently waiting out our final hours. I am Elysian, descendant of both the Chozo and the First. I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the datapod. Thanks, Lumi. I need a little bit of emotional support right now. Oh, fair enough, Fish. Good to see you. Restore room operations to release barrier. What are we doing here? Leverage. Ha! What a nifty little puzzle! Alright, I gotta turn my chat notification sounds back on. Enable sounds. There we go. Now my computer will actually tell me when y'all message me. And, did somebody order the spider ball? I sure did. Now, we are going to go straight back to the pirate homeworld, rather than wander around Elysia for a little bit, looking for places to use the spider ball. Because, oh, that's a whole Chozo statue. 1,013.81 years ago. Because I want to get through the story of this relatively soon, quickly. So that I can have it finished. Whoa! So that I can focus on Skyward Sword, which I'm starting tomorrow. And I can't wait. I'm not delivering with Amazon tomorrow, so that will be promptly at 4. Ah, this is where they become enemies. See, they've always been around, but now they're actually an obstacle. But I don't want to have 2 Nintendo Let's Plays going at once. That seems excessive to me. So what's going to happen is I'm hopefully only going to have one more session of this left after today. Hopefully. Yeah. Pachoo. Pachoo. They introduced that combo move in Echoes, and I really like it. Alright. Cool. But I am interested in seeing how much of this game I am able to complete. So I'm thinking that I will do more sessions of it, just not at times that I normally stream. So like after I finish the story of this, I'll potentially, when I play video games for recreation in the middle of the night, oh, this is how I will actually publicize my going for... I don't want to say going for 100%, because I don't know where all, like, that would include all of the lore and all the creature scans and things. And I don't want to look all of that up for a playthrough on stream. I just want to see how far I can get. That's a nifty little upgrade. I like that quite a bit. Not the energy tank itself, just how I got it. So, and I'll let you know, obviously, in Discord about what's going on with that. So, on the subject of me starting an hour later than I normally do today, I have not encountered that much traffic on a delivery route yet. It was bad, and my deliveries were all in area of Pennsylvania called like Bryn Mawr, Brynmawr. Mar. Oh, I can do I can do something new and exciting to them. Let me see if I can find another one here. Yeah. All right. Boom! I overloaded it with energy, and it exploded. I also want to see if I can drain the power out of it, because that'd be pretty nifty too. But so, this area is, like, ordinarily should be like 45 minutes north of where I started. There will be more Jolly Roger drones. Does this go to... No. Fish, I knew it was a joke. I couldn't parse it until just this very moment. I fired explosives at it and it powered it up. It's an external combustion engine. Alright, nice. Sorry that took me that long. Like I said, there was an inordinate amount of traffic on my way to my first delivery. And so I have felt like I am behind schedule all day. I killed Gendreda, so it probably actually is. Oh, good. I think that sounds very, very safe and efficient, Fish. Let me know how it goes. I might want to buy one. So, do you have to, top it off with gunpowder every time you, drive it? Or does that initial combustion do it for you? Alright. So the Bo Burnham song stuck in my head today is the short but punchy unpaid intern song. I don't know if you heard Morgan squawking in the background, but if you haven't seen it, it's kind of a thing, and I don't know if I want, yeah, and at the end he does what Fish just typed into the chat, it like mimicking a muted trumpet, the wa-da-da-da-da kind of a thing. It's real good. I don't remember which landing site on the Pirate Homeworld we want. I think this means that it's not that one. I think we want the research facility. Yep, there it is. Cool. Oh, you need a footrest. So we got the swing chair. I've talked about it before. But I discovered that having a little box ottoman right in front of it is super nice, because then you can like really recline into it, and you have more control over your swinging and things without your feet just being on the floor like you're sitting in a kitchen chair. But I have grown accustomed to using the same box ottoman as an intrinsic part of my camera setup, because I only have the little tripod, and so I have on my coffee table, I have the box ottoman, 3 Stormlight Archive books, and then my little camera on its little tripod.
Let me just went like this.
And so Morgan just lugged the chair that the swing replaced over to where the box ottoman goes, and it was quite a struggle because wooden feet don't slide on wall-to-wall carpeting all that well. So, this way. I think... Oh, alright.
Samus, the Federation Armada is now in orbit above the pirate homeworld.
Excellent.
Ready for the final assault, but the base is protected by a barrier that prevents us from landing.
Fancy that.
We need you to disable this defense system.
Okay.
Unit 242 has located its control center. Here are the coordinates.
I was on my way to the map screen anyway. Alright, that's fine, actually, because we have something we need to do here anyway. And that's 2A, and that's 4A. That's 3B, and that's my ultimate goal on the planet. That's to get to the Leviathan seed. What I wanted to check, 1A... This goes to 1B, which is, yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I don't know. Let's go. My instincts say this way. Da da da. Oh, and my car doesn't have air conditioning. So, as I was leaving the Amazon warehouse, I had, you know, about 24, no, about 22 packages in my passenger seat. I want to still be on camera. And then there were a couple boxes that were too big to fit in my passenger seat, and I had one of those big boxes and two other things going to the same address, so they were back there, and then just like a couple other things. I turned one of my first corners, and one of the packages rolls across the top of all of those boxes and almost goes out the window of my car on a busy road. Luckily it didn't, but it was a really terrible, horrible moment, because that's something that I'm afraid of in general. Losing packages along the way, not realizing that I've lost it until, you know, I'm at the delivery an hour away, not even know at what point in the last 2 hours I dropped it. Awful. So here's the question. Where did I get? I think it's right here. Wait, really? Did I just walk past it? Yep, here it is. Oh, wait. This reminds me. I have it now, so now it's a research entry. Boop, there we go. That's what I'm after right there. The hazard shield. Oh, cool. It'll give me shoulders. I just wanted to use the light the morph ball gives up to see some of the detail on that. Okay. Go back, please. What are my options? Okay, spider ball. There's spider ball all the way. Alright, I'm not sure what exactly the difference is, but I'm glad we looked at them all. Oh, well that's part of it. Let me out! The edge of my health bar is in the way. I didn't process that correctly. Did you see how it moved a little bit when I just entered it? Aren't they great? I don't know if I could explain it either, but like, they're like really perfectly designed to be what they are. There's a way to operate spinner units in Prime 2 Echoes without the boost ball. And it's if you enter it with enough momentum, it'll activate it a little bit. But I have never learned how to make that happen. I like that. You get props, Prime 3. That's not how I expected to wind up getting this. I'll take that, thanks. I was really hoping that this suit upgrade would make it look better. I like the bigger I like the bigger shoulders. But able to move safely through acid rain and fuel gel. That's how I was supposed to get that thing back on Brio. Remember how much damage I took? Oh, so this is a hazard shielded arrow trooper. Oh, I can come out here. Ha! I don't know what that achievement was actually for, but I liked it. Maybe it's for yanking an arrow trooper out of its jetpack. Your energy is mine now. That's it? Okay. Oh yeah, I get a cool glowy layer when I'm being shielded now. Oh no! Yeah, okay. You remember the dodos from Ice Age 1? How they were around that pit of like magma or whatever? The one in charge said, "Now be careful around that pit. If you fall in, you will definitely..." And then one does, and he says, "Burn and die." I think of that every time I incinerate one of these space pirates. Just that burn and die. You forgot the second part on that, though. It's frustrating. Now, what am I doing here? Like, I feel like there's a million billion things that could happen in this room. Why, like, what am I now seeking to accomplish? Is this tower really just 3 ways 2 incorrect ways and 1 correct way to get up there. Oh. I hear something. Oh. Alright. Where is the something that I hear? There. I see. Okay. Alright. Now how do I get back in there? Do I have to go back to, like, re-enter the room? It could be that this'll be the entrance right here. Yep. Sweet. Nobody's that heartless. It's a completely different movie. Oh, no, wait. I think it's the only top that I didn't try. This one. And can anybody see the tedious ahead of us?
See any TVs?
Morgan said she doesn't see any tedies. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, come on. I almost got that. Whatever. "75% of pickups. Special ending unlocked." Ooh. Makes me feel special. Still have to do this. There's something about a series of chevrons, too, that's just really, really nice to look at. No, special ending unlocked. Complete the game to see it. Really is pretty redundant, isn't it? This means, though, that I'm going to have to look up the not special ending. Okay. So literally now what? I guess I have, Oh, I have to go back to my ship to...
Cat is trying to drink your drink.
Oh, I forgot about that drink. We won't show it to you, but it's around somewhere. Oh, that's right. I died that going that way. All right, because I didn't have the upgrade that I just got. Lumi, can you not knock over that cup, please? Can you move it? I think she wants to walk on that. I just don't want to clean up pineapple, mango, Wendy's lemonade out of the carpet. Oh! Okay. There, how's that? No, you weren't trying. Alright. What a bizarre little animal. I missed. Not the Metroids! This room, or this screen really confused me the first time I came through. Because I wanted it to be side on, but it's top down. And so gravity didn't make sense to me. Anyway, let's see what the morph ball looks like, protected from the acid rain. Yeah, cool, right? Okay, I guess not. What do we got going on here? Phazon crystals. Phazon-based explosive blast. Hooray! This is lore. Taking Valhalla. Doesn't sound like a Metroid thing, does it? The vision of our leader is vast indeed. As we prepared for war with the hated Galactic Federation, she decided she required one of their great machines to better control her living planet. We then set out to bring an Aurora unit to Dark Samus. Bribes led us to the location of our prize, the battleship Valhalla. Crewed with green recruits on a training mission, she was ours for the taking. One of the mightiest ships in the cosmos was no match for the Phazon-powered weapons of the Colossus. We rendered Valhalla helpless, then sent raiders to claim our prize. The Aurora was ours! There was to be no mercy for the Federation dogs. At the command of Dark Samus, we jettisoned the crew into the frigid depths of space, leaving the wreck of Valhalla as a warning to the Federation. Let them tremble before our might! I love how comically evil the space pirates are. Use this control unit? Use. Maybe I have to use the spinner? I thought it said use this control unit. I mean, piracy itself was profitable, so in theory, piracy in space could work. But am I doing anything? Oh no, this is a... Okay. It's a bomb slot. So piracy in space I could see being good, but an entire race of comically evil... It's true. But not after they rebuilt him out of, spare parts. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if getting fed to Ridley was just a space pirate punishment. Really wouldn't. Ooh, another one of these! I already scanned it, right? Yeah, good. Oh, I remember the quick way to do this. I almost always... Come on. I almost always miss my charge beam shots. Have you noticed that? I don't know what it is. Yeah. Honestly, it started in Metroid 2, when you go to SR388 and see them all at different stages in their life cycle. But then Super Metroid didn't really do much with it. Different... Jeez, why can't I hit it? Different shapes and styles of attacking Metroids do actually go back a fair distance. But yeah, I really like the ones in 3 here. Metroid Prime had, I don't know if it had babies, but it had the classic jellyfish-looking thing. What? Yeah, me too. I saw a lore overview, and it had some interesting things to say, because Dread is going to follow up from Fusion, which I haven't beaten. But also, and I hate to bring it up, but so what about Other M? Is it non-canon now? I'd be fine with that. Is it non-canon now, or does it happen and then we just forget about Samus's PTSD phase? Which, if I were Samus, I would want to. Or is Dread gonna be like... After that? Part of the point, or what the lore video that I saw was talking about how... That's a good move. So you're going to do Zero Mission, Samus Returns, or Return of Samus. Yeah, well, that's Nintendo life. Let's see. Zero Mission, Return of Samus, Super Metroid. If you have a Switch, you could do on the Virtual Console, whatever they call it, on Switch. And then Fusion and Other M. It's a good port. I started a file. Because I do want to be able to play a Super Metroid randomizer, but I don't know that game well enough yet. Because at the end of Super Metroid, Samus, like, oh, the baby Metroid, here's what it is. The baby Metroid fuses with Samus to give her the Super Ultra Death Ray, whatever it is.
Super Ultra Death Ray?
It's a rainbow beam. And that, because of the way that her suit interfaces with herself, makes her have Metroid DNA. So then the plot of Fusion happens. No, it's at the beginning of Fusion. They save her by giving her a vaccine made from Metroid DNA, which, because of the way her suit interfaces with her biology and all that, I guess, caused her to have Metroid DNA, which made her safe from the X parasites. But then, through the course of Fusion, apparently, I haven't beaten it, but this is what this video was saying, she, in order to defeat the final boss, she has to absorb X-parasite DNA. So then she's human, Chozo probably, Metroid, and X-parasite. All her DNA has all of that information in it, I guess. And so they were speculating that the plot of Dread is going to be that the Federation is hunting down Samus, because Samus is manufacturing Metroid DNA naturally because of what happened to her during Fusion. And the Federation always want They want to do good science with the Metroids, not like the space pirates who do bad science with the Metroids. Evil science. It's probably okay as far as actual science goes. Ethics aside. What do we got here? We have a morph ball slot, isn't it? I just don't recognize them in this game. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to go revisit Other M as well. I won't... I'm not saying I plan on streaming it. I think that I don't want to force that on anyone. Another elevator. So let's see what's on this floor first. Do I know where I am? Yes, I do. Alright. But I need to see it for myself. I played it through. I was like, a lot of this is good, but a lot of it really isn't. And so... Oh. Now I need to go back and I just need to see it for myself. Decide what I think of it. Was actually... Now, my mom is a clinical psychologist. And I was complaining to her about... Yeah, that's definitely an element of it. That there's definitely an element of that. If we didn't already have that from Fusion, I don't think it would have been as... That Other M would have been as kind of mired in it. Skritter. But I still feel like in general the decision to one give a silent protagonist a voice is rarely a great choice. Breath of the Wild did it without making him not a silent protagonist. You have dialogue options, but Link still never talks. Oh, I forgot about the fact that that's a thing. But then she, like, we've grown accustomed to Samus being this unflappable action hero. And so for her to have a backstory where she hasn't always been an unflappable action hero is fine with me. And the problem for me was in her kind of regressing to this can't make decisions on her own, really very incapable type of person. And I was complaining about it to my mother. I was like, a bad thing happens to her. Boo-hoo. You know, you are a bounty hunter in space. Oh, wrong one. You are a bounty hunter in space. You need to be able to deal with bad things happening. And my mom, who is a trauma therapist, who's a trauma specialist in her field, basically said, that's what trauma does, though. I imagine that exterminating the Metroids on SR-388 was taxing. We'll go with taxing. And... Oh, wow. So, from there, you know... Do you think Samus questioned that mission at all during it? Like, is is genocide going to be okay here? I like to think that people would ask that, you know? And so fine, the Metroids are a big issue. We have to eradicate them to prevent them from being or continuing to be this issue. Fine. So we do that, and they go out kicking and screaming. Every single one of them fights for its life. And then after you eliminate them at the source, there is one more that's not hostile. And in fact, you would have had a really, really, really maybe impossible time getting back to your ship without it. And it's like a pet. And so we keep it. And the Federation says, all right, we could make something of this. And then it gets captured. And then you go back to Zebes. Super Metroid is on Zebes, the planet that I think Samus, if not, is from. The planet that she grew up on. Oh dear, this is an entirely new area. Stave Station. Thank you. So going back to Zebes is going to be challenging in and of itself. And then after, yeah, so she's not from, she wasn't born on Zebes, but Zebes is where the Chozo brought her to raise her. So Metroid 1, I imagine, was not a walk in the park for her to have to come back to this place and see it ruined and to see it a space pirate, you know, outpost. And then, so after all of this, now Mother Brain is back too. Not only are the space pirates back here, but Mother Brain is back. And I can't remember exactly how the Mother Brain fight goes because I've only beaten Super Metroid once. Don't at me, I'm just a little bit too young. You know what? I don't feel like doing this. Lock on. There we go. And just as the fight seems like it's not ever going to go your way, like you're like, oh crap, I'm actually in trouble right now. Who but the baby Metroid swoops in and saves you, winds up giving its life for you, and then before you know it, before you've had time to process any of this, you wake up, your suit's been cleaned off from everything, and the Federation sends you back out into the world with a slap on the bum, like, good job, it's all fine, everything's great. That would put you in a very, I don't want to say vulnerable because I don't like it, as like it's got the wrong connotations for this word here. Apparently this isn't what mine means. But you're definitely in a compromised emotional state at that point. And then, you know, Adam shows up and down. Oh no. And so my mom was able to explain, and if y'all are interested, I can talk to her again and see if I can't get an actual, we could actually go through what trauma does to the brain and kind of observe why Other M is the way it is. if it, and whether or not it's a good portrayal of trauma. Because trauma does cause you to regress. And one of the things that Yahtzee comes at her for in his Zero Punctuation review is that when Ridley shows up in Other M, she loses it. And yeah, she regularly wipes the floor with Ridley. But when your brain is traumatized, it doesn't communicate with itself. And so, well, and the last time she killed Ridley, it was on her way to the end of Super Metroid, which we've already discussed, would have been emotionally difficult. And the Federation is breeding a Ridley clone. That's why Ridley shows up in that game, isn't it? So that really gave me pause, and that's why I want to go look at it again. The only thing is, and I kind of remember it this way, and I believe Yahtzee when he says that the writing is, and voice acting is /are abysmal. I remember most of Samus's lines being delivered in a slightly soft monotone and mostly clarifying things that the story already established. And if that is the case, then I really should be going to where the Federation wants me to, not exploring this area. I'm gonna run up. We're here. I'm gonna run up against a dead end. I'm gonna have to backtrack, and then I'm gonna have to go do the thing that the game already told me to do, and then it's gonna direct me here. And so it's that the story of Unflappable Badass is Traumatized does have business getting told. Whether the Metroid series is the place for that is its own conversation. And if that's what you're gonna do, you have there's the matter of execution. You got to make sure you do it like well and right. And maybe make that being your intention more clear. Like is the term ludonarrative? Where if you want Samus to feel mired in emotional distress, then you gotta make her underpowered. That was the other problem with Other M, as I understand, is the fact that you don't collect your upgrades. Adam tells you can start using them. And that's not great. Vanguard. The time has come. Our leader commands. We go to war at last! 3 worlds will be attacked, each important to the Federation. We shall destroy the spy base at Elysia, the fuel production at Brio, and the naval station at Norian. Each of those wretched worlds will become as Phaz, each a foothold into the territory of the hated Federation. From those worlds our vanguard will go forth. At long last our enemies will be humbled, then enslaved. 3 Phazon seeds will be sent, and an armada will accompany each of them. Dark Samus herself will lead the attack on Norion. Victory is ours for the taking! So I guess that's my take. If they wanted to do a story about trauma and give us a kind of a glimpse into how Samus was when she was younger, then that's fine. They just didn't do a good job of doing that. Okay. Phazon Harvester Drone. Anti-air system cannot be destroyed, but overloading it will stun the drone. Oh, so... Whoa, alright. So when I go back and replay Other M, that's what I'll be looking at to see what... I'll be looking specifically at those sorts of things to see what's going on. And I'm interested, but also afraid, because it really, really felt like a big pile of poop when it first came out. Oh, man. I bet that would be the mining cannon. So, Fish, have you played Other M through already before? It's a high-frequency beam. Hey. Good job. You named it the new beam because it's the new beam. Wonderful. Come on. There we go. Nice. So you definitely got a good sense for it then. Do you remember the writing and voice acting at all? Alright, I like the shoulders. I was hard on them at first, but I do... I like that she actually looks like Samus now. Seems like a pretty complex series of things it just established. Boom! Boom! Oh, I missed. They don't home. That's interesting. So, what are these? Yeah. Uninteresting dialogue. What did this say? I didn't even... Okay. Okay, first, what's this? Piston extends while the mining cannon is firing the beam that cuts through Phazon. Damn it. Oh, I died, because I had Phazon in me too long. Well, that's bad! Wow, I haven't seen that. Terminal corruption. I haven't seen that before. It's kind of upsetting. Good thing I saved. Come on, let me in, let me in. Oh yeah, I forgot this game actually checkpoints you kindly. What a nice thing. Green door. I wish, like, after she turned into a Dark Samus, a dark version of Samus, not Dark Samus, because Dark Samus is a character. So I wish after she turned into a Dark Samus, she did something like pointed her arm cannon at the camera, or, like, I don't know. Oh, that was a good neck crack. Oh, okay. Also, that death from Phazon corruption happened a lot quicker than I expected it to. As evidenced by the fact that I died to it, I guess. What am I trying to do here? I don't get it. Die. I definitely like the Phazon missiles. So what am I... So what am I trying to do here? Any ideas, chat? I don't really understand what's going on, and I blame the game. That was supposed to kill you. Stupid hyper mode. Stupid Phazon. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Okay. Need a pickup here. There it is. Okay, that's 2. I guess I gotta do that 4 times. Fine. Alright, time to switch. What? Whoa. That was an accidental screw attack there. There we go. That was weird. I'm so glad that killed the last one. Oh my goodness. That actually took a lot of energy out of me. Very nice. I'm impressed, Prime 3. Casually fires. Pass through objects made of phasite. Alright. Power nodes behind door must be activated. Here we are. Hooray! Anything else in here for us? Nope. Let's go. I started twisting too early. So, there are two exits to this room then, huh? This one, which goes to here. Oh, wait. And then this connects back to somewhere I've been? Neat. I definitely think the beams were best executed in Prime 2 because the light beam, the dark beam, the power beam, and the annihilator beam all have their own uses, strengths and weaknesses, and in-world interactions. Is this a power cell? Energy? Yeah. I think there's only one more of those in the world. So now I'm back here. Sweet. But there was another door. I want to go through that because we're closing off a loop. Whoa. There it is. Disk drive is working hard. I can hear it. Metroid! Alright. Could probably have been worse. I'm sure. Yep. 80 out of 100. Ooh. Brio Falls. Command has received disturbing reports from Brio. Contact with our outpost there has been terminated. A coded blip trans showing Commander Rundus falling in battle to Samus has arrived. Worst of all, the Brionian seed has been demolished. The Hunter's might is great, and she is as efficient as ever when it comes to disrupting our operations. Our spies within the Federation tell us she travels to Elysia soon. We plan on having an appropriate welcoming party in place for her when she arrives. Commander Gore is a very accommodating host. Now it's funny, because I can still melt stuff. It's still the plasma beam, too. That was satisfying. Yeah, it's a landing site. I had a feeling. Alright. Sweet. Now, I was able to completely scan that. Jeez. Let's have a look at our map. My goodness, excuse me. So the whole point of this area is just to get the Nova Beam. So now I think we are going to go back to, I think it's Pirate Command. Like the actual central area. Oh, right, because the Federation's trying to, invade or whatever. How about that? Oh, sure, let's go. I thought I was going to get to look at the map, but... Alright! So anyway... I've been playing a, I started so, the first time that I ever even tried... This is a cool loading screen. First time I ever even tried a Zelda Oracle of Seasons randomizer... I got the flippers really early, and that whole game has arteries of water just throughout the whole thing. And so it felt very easy to me. And so recently I started up another one. Alright. Oh my gosh, wireframe map. Why are you like this? Hey, this is a classic Metroid song. And by that I mean it's in Super Metroid. So I started another... I realized... So I beat that seed. It felt very easy. And so I started another... Oracle of Seasons randomizer seed just for fun with randomized dungeon entrances and Oracle of Seasons has an underworld called Subrosia, and you can shuffle those entrances too. Okay, so what then? Aha. No! Jump, Samus! I told her to, I promise. Before I yelled it. So I started a dungeon entrance shuffle and Subrosia entrance shuffle, Oracle of Seasons seed. And I apparently can do that game. And I fear people aren't really going to vote for it. So I think it'll be short. So I think I might just do one. After the Hollow Knight randomizer, I might just executive decide to do an Oracle of Seasons seed just so y'all can see it. Because it's a game that I think deserves more attention than it gets. And I'm good at it. It's a lot of fun. It is a Game Boy Color game, so it is quite bleepy and bloopy. But I can make sure that the game volume is low enough that it's not shrill and painful. Oracle of Ages is a different matter entirely, because one of the primary mechanics of that game is, believe it or not, traveling forward and backward in time. But you can do it... It's more like Light World, Dark World in A Link to the Past than... the Time Travel in Ocarina of Time, which I know is what you immediately thought about when I said that. Ooh, the green fire. That's upsetting. Oh my goodness. So the overloaded with Phazon energy. You know what? I bet you this boss is gonna give me a Phazon enhanced grapple charge thing. All right, what am I doing? What am I trying to do here? Apparently, this is an elevator. So that should only be like 2 sessions, and it'll be a good time. Look at your map. Figure out where it is you're trying to get. Okay, it looks like maybe the top of this room here. Let me in! There we go. Where does this take us? Yeah, okay. This is all just where we came from. So I guess that's just opening up the back door. Okay. Now, we want to get to the top of this room. Good. I would hate to feel like I wanted to scan all of those. And I would feel that way. Defense shield is online and preventing... Yeah, we know. That's why we're here. Override located on upper floor. Oh, that wasn't my best jump. Ooh, now that was that. There, that's what that shuttle looked like. And here we are. Is this... I still wonder if this would be easier than letters or numbers for someone with dyslexia, or if it would be similarly difficult or harder. Oh gee, what could it be that we have to do? I do like the phasite thing though. And then there's this bomb slide on the top. Oh great. Alright, we're gonna dispatch these guys, and then I gotta run to the bathroom. Sorry, I'm like this. Like I said, I was in a car without air conditioning all day. And so I drank a lot of water to stay hydrated. Alright. 20 commandos defeated. I wonder how often they're optional. Like, I wouldn't really consider these to be optional enemies. Honestly, let's go all the way down, because we're going to have to. See? I like having an AoE attack like that. That's not something that you have really. It certainly doesn't feel as if like power bombs, sure, but it does. Power bombs don't feel that effective. They just have so much health. Okay, I guess we're going down. Alright, the music's still going. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna run. Be right back. Start climbing the tower again. I have a feeling they will stop spawning if I just solve the room. I don't know if they're infinitely spawning. I'll be right back. Ooh. That popping noise was my hip as I stepped over something. Doesn't that seem healthy? Get my dashboard back, and we'll jump back in. And like I said, we're going to see about... Ooh, neat. Ignoring the pirates. That is, until they come to us. I forgot about that. Oh, no. Not a threat anymore, are they? That's cool. It's because they have phasite armor on. So, their armor is countered by technology I stole from them. The Nova Beam and the X-Ray Visor both are Space Pirate technology. That's so what I'm talking about. Wonder if you can get that without doing that. Doesn't look like it. Come on, work with me, hands. Like I say, that was my hands. That wasn't the game being dumb. That was just me being dumb. And if they're one-hit KOs, I wonder if they are infinitely spawning then. That was good. Keep an eye out for the phasite plates. Hi! Boom! Almost flubbed that jump again. Wouldn't have been good. Well, this is climactic. Obliterated. What a great word. We didn't just destroy it. We obliterated that shit. Very nice. So that's the door that I can't seem to get through.
Outstanding job, Samus. I knew the Federation could count on you.
Thank you.
I've given the order to begin the invasion.
No shit.
Headed down there with the troops.
Good, Commander.
At these coordinates.
Can do. Dane. Alright, so we're going back to the elevator. We're going up, and then it's a straight shot. I love coming out of Morph Ball at cool times like that. I just love the image of the Morph Ball getting popped up into the air and Samus landing on her feet out of it. It's a good one. This explains why it's not open. Oh, no it doesn't. That's just like an airlock. That's so that you can't have enough health to get through. Wrong way. But that is designed like that so that you can't just have enough health to get through this. You actually need the suit upgrade. This will be so interesting to randomize. I wonder how they do it. We gonna find out eventually. So this is the part where yes, I go in there. Oh no. They got me. Wow, one time. A little bug flying in front of my face. We live on the ground floor, and by that I mean ground level is like waist height on me. There are a lot of bugs in our apartment. There's a space pirate lore in this room, and I want it. Oh, look at that face.
Outstanding work, Samus. I don't say this often, but I sure am impressed.
A good song, though.
That said, you've still got work to do. Up ahead is the pirate cargo line that leads to the sea. There's a large security door located at the end. 4 demolition troopers are needed to open the final door, so you need to make sure enough of them make it safely through this area.
I'm into this.
You are the only one who can destroy the seed. We'll help along the way. Once we get there, it's up to you to finish the job. We're right behind you, Samus. Do some damage.
Bye. Enjoy being in your ivory tower. Is he... Do you know him from another game? Cool. Purification. I'm sure this will end well. Our great leader, with the aid of our captured Aurora unit, has discovered many of Phaz's secrets. Dark Samus can now command the living world to send forth Phazon seeds. She was eager to test this new power. When we heard the first world to receive this blessing was our home world, we rejoiced. I don't know why that sentence gave me trouble. The seed was sent into the void and quickly made its way to our homeworld. Our brethren foolishly tried to repel it, but their efforts were in vain. To think, once we were as pathetic as them. Now, the deed is done, and slowly, our homeworld becomes like Phaz. Soon there will be 2 living planets, 2 Phazon sources for our great leader to use as she sees fit. Soon there will be thousands of new disciples for her to command. That answers a question we were talking about earlier, Fish. Apparently, this is a fanatical sect of the space pirates that were allied with Dark Samus, who were able to do this to the pirate homeworld. He does. That is that kind of name. Like I said, I've never beaten Fusion, and I don't remember Other M very well, so I'd have believed you. Well, that's good. Did you like how it opened the door? Help me out here. Does it make sense for the demolitions guys to have weaker armor? Oh man, I really very badly want to play Metroid Prime Hunters again. I've tried twice and I got stuck in the same place both times. Can I... Is this a research entry now? Nope. But I really like that game. I love the hunters. No, I'm not going to play Federation Force to find out either. If they want us to learn things, they got to put it in a game that's worth playing. Is this the Sky Tram or whatever? Skyway Tram. Avoid contact while it is moving. Don't get hit by a bus! That... Prime Hunters was so cool. I'd like to see a port. Can we get that on Switch or something? Like... I feel like it controls exactly like Metroid Prime, so I don't see... Actually, it doesn't. It's got slightly better FPS controls. I lost one. Stab. It's funny that you mention it, because it's sitting right there. I was going to take it down, but I didn't want to, like... Whoa! I didn't want to mess with it. Hey, guess what? I'm behind enemy lines. It's going to be a problem for you, isn't it? Hey, how about you start shooting at me too, huh? Yeah, Stylix is exactly who I was thinking. Uh-oh, let's not get hit. I joked about that. And then apparently it was a possibility there. Alright. Let's travel with our beam charged. Was that it? Did we make it? It seemed a little bit short. Yeah, okay, good. Seemed a little bit short for 12 guys. 9 expendable dudes. I bet you there's a little accolade thing for getting through. Uh-oh. With all of your Federation boys alive still. That's mine now. Burn and die. Also, it would be nice if they followed you. Alright. You can die. And you can die. Damn, I just lost 2 more guys. Is that just a vanilla pirate? It is. Alright. This is reasonably harrowing. I'm kind of impressed. Not overjoyed with escort mission baloney, but if we're gonna be working with the Federation, it is nice to see them. What are these? Are just armored. Okay. They do a good job with all the different varieties of pirate in this one too. Wonder if there was something I was supposed to see across there. Oh well. Stop shooting past me. I'm right in your face. I don't like it. That's a Berserker Lord. So... yeah. Oh, that sound is them dying, isn't it? Die! I'm doing worse at this than I expected to. That's a new one. Looks like Stylux, actually. Y'all don't scare me. Alright, let's... Where's the red one? What? Where'd the red one go? I was wondering why the demolition guys had weaker armor, but if it's because their armor is how they, like, do their job, then I guess that makes sense. That almost looked like hand signals. Cool. That was fun. Where... I wonder if I killed that red pirate. I hope not. Can I talk to you? Not the Berserker Lord? Forgot that was empty. Oh my gosh, it's healing me. Ew, I don't like it. In previous games, it was just a blessing that it stopped hurting you after your... in Prime, it's after your 3rd suit upgrade. Look at that. This one's called Mistress Gendreda. Oh, she doesn't get to be a commander, huh? Mistress Gendreda is the last of our leader's field commanders. Never mind. Retracted. We hope that she will succeed where the others have not. We hope that she will slay the wretched hunter. Gandreda tests our mettle often. She moves among us in our form, watching us, looking for signs of weakness. Several unfaithful disciples have been ended violently. Those who survive will be stronger, ready for the hunter that comes for them from the void. Gandreda has vowed to present Aran's bloody helmet to Dark Samus as tribute. We hope she fulfills that vow. Head in it? Question mark? Makes me think of Boba mourning Jango in Attack of the Clones. When he's holding the helmet, is Jango's head still in there? Has already been used. Oh, here we go. I was like, there's no way nothing in this room can be scanned. That's true. But how are you going to present only the helmet without, I don't know, doing something drastic to the suit itself? Oh, goodness. What a great image, though. Alright, we need information on what's going on in this room. Okay. Malbium! Oh, so we need to open the shutters in order to get our suit access in order to bomb it. See if I can get that. Yeah! Woohoo! There it is! Nice that Samus, like, slamming her back into something doesn't cause her to lose all of her upgrades for once. Pirate Commander wears red phasite assault armor. Commanders make heavy use of their personal teleporter, moving to favorable positions and across the battlefield, giving orders and support as needed. They carry all of the weaponry and gear used by commandos, with the exception of their armor, which is forged out of ultra-rare red phasite. Pirate commanders have lived to rise to the ruling caste on the pirate homeworld. Each has been a commando for at least a decade. It's pretty cool. So that still... Oh, that means they're... Oh, jeez. That's hyper mode. Ooh. Okay, that's just the hyper mode scan. I hate trying to keep track of teleporting enemies. He must be really hurting if he's teleporting this much, though. I didn't like the sound of that beeping. Is that the red one? Must have been. What's up, guys? Huh. Yeah. Cool. I'm disappointed I didn't get, like, an actual death animation. But whatever. Yay! Letting in the acid rain. Wait, really? Whoop! Alright. I don't understand why the ship's bombs are limited. It just doesn't seem like there's ever a reason for them to be. Electric rails prevent travel by foot. All right. So now we should be able to go fight a boss. Let's do it. It's going to be the tunnel one again. It's pretty neat. It's a special kind of creepy. And everything's already scanned. What a great feeling. What? There we go. Tentacle's hide is durable. That's a really cool feature. Another one that just kind of makes sense, too. Alright, boss time. You ready? Of course. I forgot he was even in this game. I wonder if I haven't done this fight before. I wonder if I got to... No. I really don't remember this. But I have done it before. Okay, Omega Ridley. Armored plating protects body, fires plasma attacks from mouth. Revived and regenerated through phazon exposure, Omega Ridley has been energized to a new combat threat level. Target retains extremely durable Phazon enhanced armor skin, as well as protective armored plating. Scans indicate that a recent injury is not fully healed. Expose and target wound to inflict damage. Target will act to protect this vulnerability. Seek ways to stun the enemy and leave it open for deadly attacks. Okay. That's a reasonable amount of health that took off. I really like those missiles. I didn't expect to. Oh, good. Phasite. Internal joints seem weak. Okay, so probably weaken him from the mouth again. Then do this. Really? Jeez. Really frustrated that I usually miss charged shots. I don't know what to do about it. There's one. Alright, so that resets us back into main combat. Cool! Alright, now I know what to do about that. Get out of the way of this attack. Yeah, see? We learn. Nifty. So now cardiac region is now exposed. Cardiac region. Whoa, look at my radar. It's Ridley shaped. Wait for it. See that? Oh, that's cool. No, 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 no. Crap. Alright. This is how we gotta do this. Also, what's my blip? Okay. Let's target Ridley. Alright. You see him flash yellow? I can stun him out of this. Oh, never mind. He came down. Cardiac region. I'd have accepted thoracic region. I'd have accepted chest, torso area. I don't know. Cardiac region was so funny to me. What's the name of the game? Corruption. I am interested to see how that plays out. Do you ever want to overload your enemies with Phazon? I'm really surprised at the amount of grapple beam upgrades in this game. That's really cool. That was a lot of pressing A. I already have carpal tunnel, so... This sure is helping. Ew. I can't drain anything. Whoa, whoa. Can't drain anything from it. I think these things are kind of cute. I loathe Phazon, and it like really Phazon really puts me on edge and things. But I think these abomination heads are kind of cute. What's the point of making me do this? Why can't that just be a whole cutscene? Alright. The suit looks cool now. Looks really dumb at the beginning of the game. But now, at this level of Phazon corruption, and with the shoulders, it's kind of coming around for me. Also, we're coming up on what I have done. So I'm gonna have to go back onto the home world. Yeah, it's that. Remember the one thing I couldn't do because of the I needed the hyper grapple. Not a great name. Tell me, how screwed am I? Almost completely screwed. Yay! So, let's pop back down there See if we can't do the thing. Uh... And then we'll call it a day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it gets cooler and cooler as you get more and more corrupted. A Frazoid. Oh, that's right. I just don't want to fight them. Alright. Come on. Everywhere? Because these will explode. Be gone. I don't remember taking this. This must be the path that the Marines took. The Demo Men. Unless it just isn't, and I don't remember. It's entirely possible. Great. Come on. Open up. There we go. Okay. Hyper mode, man. Are you kidding? I did get it? Wow, okay. Well, that was probably the wrong place to land then. Matter of fact, I think it almost definitely was. Can I come in, please?
No.
Clearly. My wife and I only communicate in the most dignified of ways.
My dolphin sneeze.
Is that what that was? Can you believe it? There's actually something there. A? That's all you had to say? Okay, so what direction am I going here? What? Crap, I'm in completely the wrong area. Okay. So, where do I want to be? Not at the mining site. Maybe I do want that. Yeah, that's the only door that I haven't been able to go through. Okay. Cool. Didn't trust myself for a second there. Oh, no, wait. I don't think we want this. I think we want this one. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Wow, our morph ball looks cool now, too. Huh. Just stop it. Oh. Oh, yeah, we need, we needed, Spider Ball to get this, I think. Yep, there we go. Cool. I love when things wind up connecting back in. That's why I love games like this. That first time in Dark Souls that in the Undead Burg, when you come around, you go into the lower Undead Burg the first time, and you go up those stairs and open that one-way door, and it loops back around to the main Undead Burg bonfire. That was the moment that I think that was the moment that I fell in love with Dark Souls. All of a sudden, the game was sprawling and interconnected. Alright. I didn't expect the blue lines to become crisper as the game progressed. It makes sense that her suit would reflect the level of corruption as you progress, but we need to change the pillowcase. I don't think giving a black cat a black pillow to sleep on is real good for us. Ooh. The Wii remote's supposed to be on screen. So, okay, that's the... Got it. Alright, cool. Blocking access to the portal. Powered by a nearby source. Assumably that's the same. Hello there, little telluric alloy grate. And so we'll just siphon this off, I guess. Alright, I thought it turned off during the cutscene, but apparently not. Access to orbiting Leviathan granted. Enter hologram to initiate warp. Ooh! Alright. That would be really nice if that had been fluid. Alas. So, is this the corrupted Aurora unit? No, that's portion of the Leviathan's core. Optical organs. Marvelous. So glad it can see me. That's going to say the same thing as it did back on the planet. This right here is a control terminal. I'm not doing it. How about that? Anyone want to postulate why the command codes for the Space Pirates Dreadnought would be on the Valhalla? Especially if it was as decisive a route as that bit of lore led us to believe. Alright. In any event, this is where we're going to call it for today. I'm going to go back to my ship, obviously, but then I'm going to get off. It's almost dinner time. I got to go to the bathroom again. I want to relax. I woke up, left the house, got home, streamed, and so looking forward to doing nothing for a little bit. I'll be completing my Oracle of Seasons seed tonight. I plan to stream that on Discord. Discord link should be on my Twitch profile. That's also a good place to come and chat and hang out, as you know, Discord is. I'll be on again tomorrow. Should be about 4 o'clock that I'm on. And I will be beginning a Let's Play of the Skyward Sword HD for Switch. Super excited for that. That's another game. We were talking about Other M earlier. That's another game, actually, from practically the same era of video games, really, that I have wanted to revisit. And so I'm super excited to see how my memory of that game compares to the reality of it, and how they've changed it, whether they've changed it at all. I'll talk more about this tomorrow, but there are some things that I'm hoping that they changed, and I'm really interested in how the controls translate. I know that you can do the motion controls, or they have, I think they're stick. It's right stick controls for the sword. So I'm interested to see how those do. And I love Zelda, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna hop in my ship, but then I'm gonna end it. That is a person. What are you doing here? Oh, good. Totally trust the Federation Marines. Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.